Questions? Okay. So we'll start with what I have here. A person is in debt for a credit card. And as you know, credit card might go up to maybe 25% and more. Is it okay for a Muslim person to lend him money 2% and save him loss of 23%? You get the question? So this poor guy is paying 25% on his credit card. Can I tell him, this is money that I lend you, and just I ask for 2% instead of 25%. I'm helping you out. As a Muslim, is that permissible? Do you consider this as a help? What do you think? No? Why? Because this is riba. You are not allowed to abuse your brother in Islam by under the title, I'm helping you out. You want to help? You give him this money, you tell him, you know what, after 1 year I need it back. Because what you are looking for is ajr. You tell me, Sheikh, I'm losing money. It's either go invest it yourself and give him some profits of your investment, or look for al-akhirah. And I'm helping you out because dirhamul qard, yani when you lend money for someone that you trust, is way much better than sadaqah. Allah, where is the problem if you give the money to the wrong guy? That's a different story. Okay? You don't see him anymore. You are blocked on all social medias, WhatsApp. That's a different story. So interest rate, brother and sister, is something critical. To work in interest rate also is critical. Okay? The idea when it comes to mortgage for a house that you are buying it for your residency, your home, or because you need a car, you have no other choice, you do not pay that money as interest. Your intention is not to pay it as interest. You pay it as fees, as inflation, as services, but you do not say, hey, this is interest rate. Allah, this is what the scholars say. But overall, when it comes to interest, the haram interest is when I have an agreement between two and they clearly state, this is interest that you have to pay me. Where is the advantage of this? The advantage of this, if I have a saving account, I have a direct deposit to my saving account, let's say. After a year, the bank gave me 2%. Am I allowed to take that 2%? Yes, you are allowed to. Why? Because you did not ask for it. You did not say, you have to give me this amount. They are giving it to you. And anyway, 2%, regardless of fiqh, I'm talking about real life stuff. I'm not saying this is fiqh. Though some scholars, they look into it, some scholars. Inflation is 5%, 7%, habibi. Yani inti, when you have $100 in your hand, you save it. After 1 year, that money lost its value by 5%. Money has a value with respect to time. And when there is an interest rate, you are paying portion of it because of the value of money. And when there is inflation, it gets worse. It gets worse. But I'm not saying this is fiqh idea. I'm talking about in general. Okay, that's one thing. Secondly, because some scholars, they might say this. They will ask, what was the fluctuating of currency in the time of the Prophet? Was it that bad? Was it that bad? Yani, especially, let's say in Lebanon, مثلا. 1,500 lira used to be $1. Now maybe it is, I don't know, 80,000 lira will be $1. Hyperinflation. Well, how am I going to deal with this? Another thing will bring us to this title, another question, is about taking interest from non-Muslim. The bank is a non-Muslim, that's their laws, and they are fine with it. This is their currency, this is the way they have their economy built. Is it okay to take interest from them? We have Sayyid Sistani, Sayyid Ali, they say it is fine. Sayyid Muhammad, he says, no, it is not fine. Interest is haram regardless. So here you have to stick to your scholar, okay? This is as money-wise. Now we come to a couple other questions, different categories. The other question is about, yes, sir. I'm sorry? Oh, that's not interest. So let's say by the end of the year, I lend this gentleman $100,000. You remember? Okay? I gave him $100,000. By the end of the year, he returned $100,000 plus out of his caring, he gave me, let's say, $1,000. That's a gift. That's not interest. But if I ask him, where is that $1,000 that we agreed on? Ya Habibi, this is riba. That's haram. Okay, that's haram. Other questions? Yes, sir. I cannot hear you. I don't have my glasses on. I'm joking. I mean, look, for these people, they have to stick to their scholars. Okay? I mean, sometimes you need that. You have no other choice. Sometimes, no, it becomes portion of your business. Here is a problem. Okay? So you might have different opinions.
It's not a necessity to...
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it could be problematic in certain aspects. Some of them, they might tell you, based on what I said earlier, when I'm paying that money back, I'm not paying it as interest. I'm paying it as services, inflation, fees, whatever you want to call it. So it goes back to the same scenario. Is it that way? If it is, then they say it's fine. If it is not, we have to look into it into more details. Okay? Yes? Israf? Israf is to overspend, overdo, okay? Overreact sometimes. All this is israf. But when the Quran said, وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا وَلَا تُسْرِفُوا, يعني eat, drink, but do not overdo it. What's israf varies from one culture to another, from one family to another. Yani halla, a person was born in a very rich family. Everyone has a car. Everyone has his own room. Everyone has his own, gears. If a poor person from different culture look at this, man, that's israf. Well, to you it's israf, but this is his lifestyle. Okay? But even that, it has to have limits. Yani, what's that limit? Do you really need this? If you do not need it, that's israf. And then after it, we have tabdhir. إن المبذرين كانوا إخوان الشياطين. Okay? يعني هلا أنت, you might eat a lot, but you are eating. Sometimes you do not even eat that and you throw it away. Okay, which is worse than that. So I need, let's say, an iPhone. I don't care much, يعني brands, يعني iPhone, Pixel, Samsung. I don't care much. I need a phone. Okay, I need a phone. I need a watch. I need a car. I need a computer. That's what I need. All of a sudden, no. Let's buy 3 of this, 4 of that, 5 of. This is israf. And the other question would be, as you are enjoying these, are you thinking about the poor? And sometimes it's not just about israf, sometimes how much you are willing to sacrifice to feel with the poor people. In Shahr Ramadan, what do? In Shahr Ramadan, we fast. You have food. MashaAllah, your coffee machine is ready. You have enough, food around you and drinks, but you say, no, I'm fasting. You are training yourself, okay? When it comes to israf, supposedly you're already trained in Shahr Ramadan. Even on halal stuff, basic stuff, you are trained. So how come now you're not trained? You forget your training? 1 month of training, khalas, gone. So al-israf is when you overspend on things you are not gonna need and you are not gonna use. Yani, a person, he has a contract with Amazon. Yani, early delivery morning and evening delivery morning. You go to his house, his basement or his garage full of deliverables that he does not or she does not open. Why? You open their closet, 150 shoes. Why 150 shoes? Allah, maybe there is a reason. I do not know. Maybe I'm not into it. But if there is no reason, بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره. يعني no matter what you give me excuses, you know better whether you need them or not. And that's israf. It varies, as I said, but there is sometimes common sense. Common sense. In this country, because maybe over, flow of cash, or because of the ease of credit cards, sometimes we spend left and right. You know, whether you live within budget or not, go shopping without a credit card. You're going to be careful about what you are buying. Why? Because you have limited cash, unless you take the whole account with you, you cash it out. So sometimes you have to be careful. You have to think about you have to feel the poor. You cannot just live luxury life. هلا بتقول لي شيخ I buy this iPhone is expensive, but trust me, I trade it in, it's a wash. You know better. But let's say I know I need this laptop with this specification. It is $1,000. The RAMs in it is sufficient. The SSD in it is sufficient. The CPU, whether it is ARM, Snapdragon, Intel is sufficient. AMD, is sufficient. La, I want the $5,000 one. Why? I like it. That's israf. You tell me, no, I'm a designer. I do emulation. I do movie editing. I need this fast computers. That's a different story. Who's going to answer that? Not the sheikh. You know better. Okay? There should be a reference. Other questions? If I got it as a gift, it's a gift. But the problem, what you are going to give back? Protocols here, social protocols, okay? Other questions? Yes. You collect things, there should be a reason, valid reason. Sometimes you see people collecting stamps. But it has a value, or there is a reason behind it. Okay? There is maybe a cultural cause. Fine. But khalas, no, I just want to buy it because I want to buy it. Why? I can make a survey. How often we buy stuff online and we don't even open or use? Why? Because it's on sale. Ya Habibi, why it's on sale? Sheikh, it is 10% off. Ya Habibi, your credit card is 25% off. So if you do not pay it within a year, you are going to end up paying 25%. Not to mention late fees because you don't have auto pay, So that's another problem. You get my point? So do not exaggerate. Israf, this is we know. We have hidden israf that maybe one day we'll talk about. Is when I see husbands, they do everything in life, but they don't have time for their kids or their wives. His wife has been waiting for him the whole day to sit with him, and he is, mashallah, outside with argile, و400 وليخة, I don't know what they call them, uno, if it's halal way, يعني, okay? Or a PlayStation with his friends. وانت, why did you get married, ya habibi? Why? To enjoy your life and let your wife suffer? And then you force her, hey, you know what, where are you? You cannot leave without, يعني, that's a wife. That's not your servant. I'm not creating a revolution here. But you have to be careful, brothers. Same thing with the wife. I'm busy the whole day, you know, but when it comes to the kids, I'm tired. You know what? This is a microwave, get a delivery. I don't care about what kind of organic food or not organic food you are eating. I have my own TikTok channel. I'm busy. That's israf. Because you are not living a balanced life. Sometimes we think about tangible things, but trust me, sometimes there are hidden things ruin our spirituality without paying attention. Same applies when it comes to ibadah. 4 hours PlayStation, 2 hours Xbox, 3 hours YouTube and TikTok. Salah, 1 nanosecond. 1 nanosecond, not millisecond, nano. You want to take it picosecond? I don't. 1 nanosecond for salah. Yeah, I don't remember what I did. لا هذا إسراف. يعني كلوا واشربوا ولا تسرفوا. The literal meaning is the food and the drink. But if I want to generalize anything that ruins the balance of your life, the balance of your ibadah, the balance of your spirituality, the balance of your social life, the balance of knowing what's happening around you, all this, if you do not have a reference and you don't have the proper balance, you are min al-musrifin. And Allah does not like al-musrifin. They don't like, He does not like them. Okay? Other questions? I had more questions, but inshallah we'll keep it for other gathering. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.